can benefit our members so they can learn and grow their businesses with the information that they receive. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube and would like more information about the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce of Florida, and also if you would like to become a member, you may visit our website at hackoff.com. My name is Fredlyn Cyril. I'm the chairwoman for the Breakfast and Learn series. And we have Fabienne Souffrant, our co-chair for the Breakfast and Learn series. She is not with us this morning. And I would like to welcome everyone this morning. I would like to acknowledge and welcome our chairwoman for HACOF, Dr. Lumana Joseph, and our immediate past chairwoman, Ms. Paola Pierre, our vice chairman, Mr. Princeton Jean-Claude, and second vice chairman, Mr. Carl Montplaisir, secretary, Mr. Jean Belizer, treasurer, Mr. Hervé Boni, and all the board members for HACOF, welcome. Our topic for this morning is Miami-Dade, a global getaway. And our guest speaker for this morning is Ms. Maria Dreyfus-Ulvert. She is the Executive Director for the Miami-Dade County International Trade Consortium, ITC. Since joining the county in 2007, Ms. Dreyfus has worked with foreign consulates, trade offices, chambers of commerce, foreign and local, to promote business and international trade between Latin America, Europe, Africa, and Asia, and Miami-Dade County. She has organized and coordinated numerous outbound business trade missions for the county and has hosted and supported more than 100 inbound trade missions worldwide. Prior to her current position, Ms. Dreyfus was a diplomat for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Nicaragua. Ms. Dreyfus was also the Assistant Director of the European Department at the Nicaraguan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where she participated in trade negotiations between the European Union and Central America. She worked for the United Nations Secretariat and United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and was an emerging market analyst at Morgan Stanley, New York. Ms. Dreyfus graduated from Columbia University with a master's in international affairs and earned a bachelor's degree in government from Georgetown University. Ms. Maria Dreyfus, welcome to HACOF Breakfast and Learn series, and thank you for being with us this morning. Now you may begin your presentation.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, first of all, to HACOF for inviting me to be part of this Breakfast and Learn series. Thank you very much, Fredlyn Cyril, and of course, thank you, Dr. Lumana Joseph, Chair of HACOF, for giving us this platform today. My role today is to share my experience in international trade and let you know how our office can support you and introduce you to the many opportunities and resources available to you if you want to go global. Whether you're new to export or new to market, there's plenty of information and resources available to prepare you to go to the international arena. So I want to start by have an issue with my, okay. So I want to start by telling you who we are, by sharing with you what is the ITC and how we can help you. So this year, I'm very excited. I've been with the county for 15 years. I've only worked with ITC. And this year, 2022, marks the 20th anniversary of our the creation of the ITC. And we are a Miami-Dade County office that reports to the Board of County Commission. And we're very excited. We just have a new board with 6 new commissioners coming in. Some of them were sworn in this Monday, and the chair and the vice chair were sworn in yesterday. So our goal as ITC is to promote Miami-Dade County as a global gateway and to enhance access to economic development opportunities for local Miami-Dade companies. Here, many of you like yours. Our office manages the ITC board, which is a trade advisory board comprised of 14 representatives from the public and the private sector organizations, many of them from key federal, state, and local economic development agencies that are engaged either in trade, investment, or tourism. Our office also serves as the lead county liaison with the consular corps. With 73 consulates, permanent and honorary, we have the 3rd largest consular corps in the country. And that's a tremendous asset if you want to go international. We also work closely with 14 foreign trade offices that are located here in Miami, whose goal are to promote, exactly that, the trade between their country and Miami-Dade. So if you're here, you can benefit from their experience, their knowledge, and their contacts. Not only that, we work very closely in partnership with 29 local binational chambers of commerce, and many of them, like HACO and others in the region, the role is to promote business between their country and Miami-Dade County or South Florida. Overall, we are a one-stop information and referral office for international trade. So I want to start by giving you a sense of how important is trade, international trade, in our community. We are the 12th most important custom district in the US, and we're the #1 partner for Latin America. There's really, no other custom district in the United States that have the ties, trade ties, and I would say the resources and the infrastructure needed to really maintain the #1, ranking in terms of being LATAM's trade partner. So through our airport and the seaport, we've experienced growth in the cargo sector this year by recording a total of $120 billion in total trade with the world in 2021. We exported $64 billion and we imported 55, and that's a fairly balanced trade. For 2022, the data that we got from the US Census, the Trade Department of the US Census for 2022 through October 2022, is that the total trade of the Miami Custom District is or was $113.5 billion so far. We need to get the data later on. I think probably at the beginning of next year, we'll probably get it all the way through December, but that it's a fairly good number. So we're a very strong custom district. This just shows the importance of trade for our community. So, why Miami-Dade, why trade is so important in Miami-Dade, and why Miami has this strong link with the region. And, basically is that our 2 economic engines, Miami International Airport and Port of Miami, offer easy access to not only Latin America, but to the rest of the world. So in this slide, you can see that MIA is the #1 airport in the US for international cargo and the #1 international passenger gateway to the US. But, through our airport and the seaport, board part of Miami-Dade County government, we offer the best connectivity for trade with Latin America and the Caribbean, as well as the rest of the world. When you, in this slide, when you look at the number of non-stop direct flights from MIA to the world, you can see that the destinations in the Caribbean, South America, and Central America, and Mexico, if you add them all, there are 77 direct flights from Miami to LAC. And that's very strong, because if you want to do business, if you want to have that connectivity, this is a great platform for trade with the region. When we look at other regions, probably Europe is the other most connected continent, following Latin America and the Caribbean. And MIA, or airport, is also working to expand a direct air route service to Asia. So in total, we have 166 number of cities served with nonstop direct flights from MIA to the world. And this is the data that we got from the airport as of November of 2022. Now, our second largest economic engine, Port Miami, is also the cargo gateway to the Americas. The Caribbean and the Americas account for approximately 50% of all the cargo at Port Miami. Port Miami is also the port of call for post-Panama vessels and provides rapid access to the East Coast of the United States. And as you can see in the slide on the right-hand side, you can see the top 10 trading countries for the port, so via sea. So who are our top trading partners in Miami? If you look at the countries, you see that there's a great potential for business in these markets. And you look at, in terms of ranking, you have Brazil as number one country with $16.6 billion. We follow this because of our work. We follow this very closely. And Brazil has always been our top trading partner for many, many years. Followed by Colombia with $8.6 billion in total trade, the DR with $7.3 billion, China with 6.9, Chile 6.9, Honduras 4.4, Peru with 2.6, Costa Rica with 2.5, Argentina 2.5, and Guatemala 2.1. Now, looking more in detail about the trade between Haiti and Miami-Dade. So Haiti is our 25th largest trading partner. And the total amount of trade between Miami and Haiti was $1.2 billion for 2021. And if you see the bottom part of the slide, you will see that it's $1 billion so far for 2022. And that's through October. So it's a fairly good number. You're over the 1 billion club. Not many countries are there. And we noticed that in terms of export and import, of course, we import more from Haiti than what we're exporting. And well, that might be good for some of the people that are there. I know in the next slide, when we go in more detail about what is it that we're exporting and where is it what we're importing. So if you can look at the top 5 products we export to Haiti, it's food and kindred products, electrical equipment, appliances and components, used or secondhand merchandise, transportation equipment, and computer and electronics. What we are importing, apparel and accessories, that's very big. Of course, the maquila that is done there, textile mill products, agricultural products, good returns, and miscellaneous manufactured commodities. So what is the relationship between Haiti and Miami-Dade? So Miami-Dade has a strong relationship with Haiti, not only because there's a big diaspora, but we have sister cities with Petit Guave that dates back to December 5th of 1995. We, as a county, organized a business development mission to Port-au-Prince, Haiti, in October of 2012, led by then Commissioner Jean Monestime. And we, on Monday, we were present at, at the swearing-in ceremony of Marlene Bastien, who's the newly elected county commissioner. It's the first Haitian American woman to be elected to serve in the county commission. So we congratulate her. We're very much looking forward to work closely with her as it relates to Haiti. We have also had the participation of Deputy Mayor Patrick Amonor of Cap-Haitien, Haiti, in our Inter-American Conference of Mayors and Local Authorities that was organized in the ITC back last September. And we have a strong sister port agreement with 8 seaports in Haiti. So, we have a very strong relationship with your country. Now, going into detail as to how the ITC can help you or assist small business go global, and that is through the Inbound and Outbound Missions program. So what is the Inbound Mission program? Basically, this is a program that gives small business in Miami-Dade access and insights to foreign markets and companies looking to find local business partners. In some cases, there are opportunities to engage in pre-screened business-to-business meetings with the companies that are coming. This year, ITC broke record because we hosted a total of 53 inbound delegations, and many of those were companies that want to find business partners here. So I also want to take this opportunity to announce that we're planning to host an inbound trade mission from Haiti organized by AmCham Haiti in January of 2023. So for more information about this, please contact Filipa Valencia from our office, who also covers the Caribbean, and she's online. And at the end, we'll share with you our contact information and our link to our various social media platform where we announce a lot of these events. So another way ITC supports small businesses is by organizing outbound missions that will give you a small business exposure to international markets. We partner with chambers of commerce and we organize B2B meetings, whether it's with the U.S. Commercial Service, through the Gold Key Service, or with local chambers in those countries that are very familiar with the fabric of the business fabric in the country and knows who produces what and who's interested in what country. So we do that. We do that. That's one of our main objectives next year is to revamp this program that we suspended because of the whole COVID situation, but we want to really emphasize this program in the new year. And we'll announce it via our social media. And if you register with us, you will get the invitation to participate. Basically, it's open to any Miami-Dade County business. We identify sectors that have the best potential for doing business in these countries. We work closely with our partners at Enterprise Florida and the U.S. Commercial Service and the local chambers in the country to organize these missions. And it's a great opportunity to, in a very short period of time, have access to information that will take you a long time to get. You go on your own, and probably, you will have access to also a lot of networking. And, we typically organize 2 or 3 per year. One of the results of these missions is not only that you find a partner overseas, but that also the participants end up doing business together. So it's very interesting and a great opportunity. Now, in addition to those inbound and outbound missions program, here are examples of some of the outbound missions event organized by our strategic partner. So we listed on the left-hand side an outbound mission organized by one of our partners, Enterprise Florida, excuse me, in February to Senegal. And we are also listing, we also listed some of the events, signature events, flagship events that are coming up, excuse me, next year in Miami, such as Emerge Americas, that's focused on technology, or Florida International Medical Expo that takes place in the summer in June, if you're interested in medical equipment. So and we have a calendar of events. So if you want more information about the upcoming events here in Miami and the ones taking place abroad, the outbound missions abroad, please register with us. Now, in these slides, you will find some of the local economic development organizations. Some of them are board members of the ITC, which is a trade advisory board that we support here at the county. And all of these organizations support international trade and business development and can help small business like yours to expand into foreign markets. So, you know, we work very closely, of course, with Enterprise Florida, the South Florida DEC, the Miami-Dade Beacon Council, the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, the Greater Miami Chamber of Commerce, Camaco, World Trade Center, Florida Custom Brokers. You know, we work with all of them. To conclude, I would like to share with you some important resources that will help you with your initial research and due diligence as you decide on the next steps if you want to go global. Consulate or trade offices, you know, as I mentioned before, may facilitate business opportunities in the respective countries, but you can also reach out to the local binational chambers that have very strong ties and networking in the respective countries that you're interested in developing business. And we list some of them in our website. We also have an ITC trade and investment resource guide that we're planning to update, but we have basic information where we provide a description of the organization and a link to the website of that organization. That's, you know, the majority of them are involved either in trade or investment. And last but not least, I find one of the most useful resources that I generally go to when I want to plan a mission. It's the country commercial guide. There's an annual country commercial guide for every country that's organized by the U.S. Commercial Service, and it lists the top sectors where U.S. business can find where they recommend, you know, the top sectors for U.S. business, leading sectors for U.S. export and investment in those countries. And I find that extremely useful. So I would encourage you to visit that if you're considering a country. Narrow it down, because I think it's very difficult to start, and, you know, but that will give you, that will facilitate your decision as to where to go. And finally, I just want to share information about our our website address, our social media, and our email. But you can also reach out to us and via global@miamidade.gov, or you can send me an email at mdreyfu, DREYFU @miamidade.gov. So with this, I conclude the presentation, and I'm looking forward to answer any questions you might have.
Does anybody have any questions? No question?
So Fredline, maybe they can, if they have a question, a particular question, they can also reach out to us via email, and and we can help them and guide them as to who they need to contact or what they need to do. So we can do it. We can tailor it. We can do it one-to-one.
Yes, I'm putting the email in the group chat as well. So if anybody would like to get in touch directly, global@miamidade.gov.
Yeah, I'm putting my email too, and I'm gonna ask Filipa Valencia from our office to include her contact information and perhaps introduce herself since she covers the Caribbean.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Felipa Valencia, and I work with Maria at the ITC. I'm a Global Engagement Officer, and I focus on the nations in the Caribbean. So I look forward to hearing from anybody to see if we can work together.
And Filipa also does the calendar of events. So we do a calendar of events, we do a newsletter, and we do business alerts. And whenever we want, we receive a lot of information. So there's a lot of opportunities out there, and, we're already preparing for next year. So make sure you follow us on social media, because that's where we put the information, and, it's easy access to what is taking place, when and where. And most of the events that we support, they're free. We don't charge anything, or we try to provide as much information as we can in order for companies to identify business opportunities abroad.
Very good. Thank you very much. Great information. At this point, Maria, is there any announcement you would like to make for the county?
So I think one of the events that's taking place pretty soon is this event that we're working with AmCham Haiti. That's going to take place, in January. If you want to share, maybe Filipa, the date, go back to the slide where we have the date. We're still working the details of the agenda, but I understand that these are companies from Haiti that are coming here and they want to find partners. So this is a great opportunity to work together, to support them, and to develop that partnership.
So it's taking place, for some reason, it's not letting me share the screen, but it's taking place January 24th and 25th of 2023. So we're working on it. And if you guys have any more information that you would like for me to share, then feel free to reach out. I shared my email on the chat.
Do you have some of the names of the company who will be there?
No, not yet. I'm still working on it with AmCham Haiti, but we're still working on it. Next week, we should have solidified what companies might be coming.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So no questions before we close? Anybody? All right, I would like to close by saying thank you so much, Maria, for this presentation. There was a lot of information, very great, and I'm pretty sure our members, they were happy with the information you provided and know other ways to do business abroad and to grow the business. So thank you very much for joining us. And I would like to make a few announcements before we close. We have Hackoff's second annual Sunday brunch coming up this Sunday, December 18, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We will have performance by Alan Cave and music by DJ Nikki Mix. It's gonna take place at level 3 in Aventura. If you haven't get your tickets, Hurry up before we sold out. You can get your ticket by visiting hackoff.com.org to get your ticket, or you can get in touch with anyone from Hackoff. You'll also see our link on social media. It's on Eventbrite to get your ticket. Last year, we had a great time with the bunch, and this year it's gonna be even better. So we invite all of you to join, bring a friend, bring a coworker to have a great time for the holiday season. Remember our Scale Up 305 co-working space in North Miami? Scale Up 305 gives you access to a fully accommodated office space, conference rooms, and receptionist services. To find out more about Scale Up 305 and the co-working shared office, you can send an email to scaleup305@hackoff.com. You are all invited to a grand opening of a second location of Animal Hospital of Margate this Saturday, December 17, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's gonna be 7318 Royal Palm Boulevard, Margate. You can call 754-307-4221 for more information, or you can send an email to register to Christelle with a K, Christelle at Miami Shores animalclinic.com, or you just call 754-307-4221. Thank you everyone for joining us this morning, and that concludes our presentation for this year. That concludes our presentation for this morning and for this year of Breakfast and Learn. Enjoy the holiday. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. And we'll see you in January for another series of Breakfast and Learn. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Philippa, and enjoy your holiday.
Thank you. Thank you, Perlene, and happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, everyone. See you in 23.